Okay, I want to do this video on CA, and I got this one actually off the guys from Fast Money show, and I looked at it and I actually kind of liked it, so I went ahead and took the place, and now I'm going to analyze the chart. What I see here is a really nice area, which is right here. Boom. And then the next area here that I really like is right here, right around almost 31, and then I'm not even going to go that high, but let's see, at 30, we'll go to 33 just to see. Okay, so there's kind of what the weekly chart looks like, and what you can see is for a it had a couple of overshoots on the 200-day moving average. It kind of overshot here, you know, a year and a half ago, and then it picked up real nice back into this area. So it's actually been, and this was the original, where the original breakout was, consolidation here for a little while, and then boom, nice run up. Didn't really get past 33. That was its point. Couldn't really stay above there very long at all. Rejected back here, kind of an overshoot, but tested back to 27 and then up back to 33 again. Tried to get 33 one more time, no go, and boom, back down to 27. But this overshoot, the same thing, the overshoot. And so then for quite a bit of time, this is quite a few weeks here, consolidation for a long time. Must have been really frustrating for these people that were in this trade. I mean, obviously, unless you're just scalping a $2 range on the options, not really going to help a lot. If you're owning the shares, yeah, maybe you can just consider, you know, back and forth, ping pong it. But anyways, it had one more time. It tried to go to the downside here, I see, on this candle right here, the wick of it. One more time, and look, boom, boom, and boom. And then coincides with this area here. So they tried to drive it down, wouldn't go. Tried to drive it down, wouldn't go. Tried to drive it down, and immediately just wouldn't go. So now what we see now is it's actually moved above the 50-day moving average. Set the alert off above on the moving average. It's probably what they picked up with on their site Option Monster, and probably and I'll show you also the volume on the calls, which were huge. Probably just everybody piling into this trade, and it seemed like it started taking off really quick. You got your RSI at 48, and you got a positive here on your MACD, and you can see these little spikes down here. Never held long here recently within the last half a year. Just couldn't drive it down. So now I suspect that we're going to go from here, and we're going to go back up to the 30, and then possibly try the 33. This looks like a really good setup. And like I said, you know, you're buying it right, and you're buying it close enough to the bottom with a little confirmation. So if it does turn around, your exit door is there very quickly, and you won't stand to lose that much. But I like to look for that 3 to 5 times reward, like I speak about. And so at right now at 20, let's just call it 29, makes the math even. Let's see if we can get back to 33. Well, there's at least a good 3 to 4 times, 4 times on the options. I promise you on that. Let's see what they are. Let's see what the price is. I think what we paid. Let me see what we paid for them there. What did I get? I've got the March. I've got the March 30s. So there we go. And that's May. Okay, so there's the March 30s, and there's where the big number was. Okay, that's what I was looking for. 9,500 on the call side, on the volume on the call side, and you can see little or nothing for no reward at all on the put side. They wouldn't expect that this thing's going to go the other way unless there's some kind of crazy news, but all the calls are stacked up on it, and we got in for 45 cents on these, and so they've already advanced, and the funny thing is they just advanced basically on volume, because they didn't really advance on price, because the price didn't move, but maybe about on the stock it moved only about a nickel or less when I bought these, and so they just bumped the price on them. So that's really kind of sweet. So I got in pretty good, and if we they just increased the volatility on them and the IV on them, and so we can get a nice push to the upside for here, and like I said, they're the 30, so we'll be intrinsic value after 30. So even if we can get to 30, 31 or midway 32, you're doing great on your money. 45, 50 cents, 55, 60 cents, whatever you can get into these things for. You're still going to do very, very well on them. And if we can reach the target of 32 in a month's time, 32 or 33, that would be pretty much a home run on the play. Also, you can always, if we get up a little bit and we're very profitable, what we'll do is we'll just roll those calls into the next month. We'll roll them out to April or whatever the next strike that we like is. We can revisit that later, but right now this looks like a really, really nice play for about 31 to 33 on the upside. And then let's go look at the daily. And this is the confirmation. This is one of the reasons why I really like the play also. As you can see here, for quite some time, like we talked about, all this area here were just consolidation. And now it's broke out above the moving average here, and a nice strong candlestick on the daily above it. And so now we just, like I said, we're going to see if we can get up and above into this next area, because there's no, like I said, they've tried the downside for quite a few times here, and now we've got a little bit of breakout on the moving average. So the likelihood is that we're going to head up into this $31 area or possibly even higher. So, but keep in mind, if the trade turns around, you know where your stop is. You can actually even take your stop. You get below the 200-day moving average here on the daily. If it's just not continuing with any momentum on this trade, then obviously you can get out wherever you feel comfortable at. But right now, the play is heading in the right direction, and the setup looks really, really nice into about $31 to $33 zone. So, it's all there. So look it over, see what you think, and I'll hit you in the next one.